Healing Mama Morag here with Lulu and Dusty. You come to say hello, Dusty? I'm here with an energy update for this weekend. We're just coming into a major shift in frequencies, a shift that is going to move us from the lower ends of the fourth realm, the fourth dimensional frequency, further up into the fourth, closer to the fifth, further away from the third. This is good. The third dimension is where the matrix was constructed. It is heavy, dense, it's fueled by greed, hate, envy, depravity, devious behavior, etc., etc. We get the third, yeah? The Kabbal's place, the Kabbal's system. We're in the fourth. The fourth is the astral plane. The fourth is the dimensional frequencies between the third and the fifth. From the fifth on, we are in spaces of light, we are in spaces of love, we are in spaces of joy and abundance and peace. Really, anything from the fourth down can get pretty crazy. So I'm going to break it down into 4 different parts. I'm going to look at what is the shift, what to expect, what to do, and what might change. Well, what will change. We're also going to do some meditation. So just to start this energy update, I'm just going to ask you to draw your breath deep into your system, breathing through your throat, chest, and into your stomach. And release. And again. And as we breathe in, we connect to universal love. We connect to source light. We connect to that peaceful, blissful space of heart chakra activation. And we draw that light down through our crown chakra into our third eye and throat and chest, into our core and down into the sacral and root chakras. And we breathe out that stress and release the fear. Everything's going to be fine. The first big shift occurred in August, late August 2018, and it was a pretty bumpy ride. A lot of different things occurred at once, too many things occurred at once. This one's going to be a lot smoother. The light matrix is already in place. The light matrix is keeping the material plane intact as we move up the frequency spectrum. The material plane is the walls, the cushions, the clothes, the cars. The material plane, the matrix, it's our world. It's the physical context of our world. So the light matrix is fused with the matrix and is keeping that space clear for us so that not our perceived reality isn't changing too much. If it did, it would just be a kind of overload. The whole system would crash. So it's being done in a very staggered and gentle way as much as possible, considering an entire humanity and its supposed planet are moving up. Earth, Gaia. And breathe it out. So each time that kind of anxiety or fear comes into you, because that's what just happened there to me. As soon as you start thinking too much, you can get into a space where, again, you think, oh, it's in here. Catch it. And release. Nice little tip for anxiety release. Okay, we're going to see duality playing itself out. Duality is dissolving. Duality is the nuts and bolts of the matrix of the enslavement pyramid program. Duality is about the superiority of the narcissist and the inferiority of the empath. Basically, that's why all the really entitled, arrogant, deceitful, lying people get promoted. And all the really nice people, the good people, the kind people, they stay in the bottom. Yeah, they fuel these coder characteristics. They are the users. The users will use the empaths. That's how the whole system works. Of course, we've got all the other issues going on to make sure the division and the chaos remain. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on as a result of Gaia's ascension. What to expect over this weekend? We're going to see glitches. We're going to see the matrix itself is just dissolving. It's starting to corrupt beyond recognition. The light matrix is taking on. I do think I probably have to mention at this point that the 5G, that whole business, that is the dark matrix. Yeah, so just as the ascended beings and our intergalactic allies and the Starseason volunteers and the Indigo children and all these positive, empathic, high frequency people on the planet are all working together to raise her, we can see that the dark ain't just sitting back. You know, he is going to put up a fight. And his fight is the dark matrix, which he's anchoring. It is being anchored within the matrix to try and keep our material plane, our perceived reality within the holographic system and based in greed and hate, etc., etc. So yes, that is happening. This weekend, the matrix itself is just going to glitch, it's going to crash. There's going to be points where it just goes offline altogether. What that will look like is empty houses. It will look like quiet streets. It will look like delays, obstacles, chaos on the roads, chaos in the skies, airports being shut down, closed, freak issues occurring, strange stories being told. We were told enemy drones can shut an airport apparently. All this kind of stuff is going to occur. Avoid travel. Now, I know some of you out there are just going to be traveling and that's that. Get your shield of love up, get your invisibility cloak on, make sure that all your details are in place and go smoothly through the system. Keep your guides with you and listen to your instincts. Our gut, our instincts is our energy antennae. The matrix tells us to ignore it because it wants to control us through the ego. But actually our gut is truth. If you're going down the motorway and there's some kind of issue, do you go left or right? Listen to your gut. It knows. Similarly, train stations, airports, there's secrets and lies and mirrors and illusions in all these places. And the veil is going to be so thin over the next few days. On that note, also avoid haunted places. Cemeteries, old buildings, creepy streets, anything that your third eye or your gut tells you could hold some sort of spooky dimension, stay away. You don't want to do that. The veils will be thin and you can't unsee things once you've seen them. So listen to your gut, listen to your instincts, stay in love vibration. Just enjoy the weekend. Get into the details of human life. Hang out with your cats. Hang out with your people. Hang out on your own. Relax. Meditate. Take care of yourself. Do what feels right. If it feels bad, avoid it. If it feels good, chill with it. Roll with it. Yeah? The system will go offline in places. Act normal, be cautious, have your spider senses on, you know, but be normal. This is cool, we've got this. Right, what to do? Conserve energy. Detach from negative karmic spaces, covered that. We are manifesting, people. These shifts in dimensional frequencies are breathing new timelines into humanity's collective consciousness, or rather humanity's collective consciousness is breathing new timelines out into the cosmic. That is a micro to macro situation. What we feel, what we think is going to become our manifested reality. The astral is really woozy. The fourth realm is kind of instant. Bad mood, bad environment. Good mood, good environment. The matrix was much more clunky. Linear. Everything was locked down in compartments. You were at work, you were at play, you were at sleep. It was everything has become so much more fluid. The collective consciousness is moving to looking at restructuring our education systems, restructuring our political systems, looking at our work-life balance, looking at self-care, nourishment. What are we doing with our families? All that stuff is coming up in the collective consciousness. It is the purge of the 3D competition, envy, status. Your neighbour is your not your friend. Yeah, it was just a cold space, and humanity was enslaved. That's over now. The systems are still in place, but they're crumbling. And everyone's just kind of watching to see, well, what are humans made of? What is in them? What is in us? Do we want a compassionate world, or do we want a competitive world? We have the blue pill people, the sleepers. They just don't want to know. They don't want to know about any of this shit. They're not interested. They're going to work. They're watching Netflix. It's all good. Not that I'm knocking Netflix. The red pill people, well, whoa. So fucking glad I took the red pill. It's just an absolute ride. What was a really boring lockdown, oh my god, unjust, goddess ragey world has now become a world of hope. It's become a world of, yes, there is potential peace here. Can we recreate some balance and harmony? The spider wants to take it into hell dimension. The rest of us want to take it to the angelic, yeah? And still be human. But just extend the life, get the technologies in place, improve the health, improve the systems, improve the cleanliness, the pollution, all that stuff. Right, what's going to change over this weekend and in the coming weeks? The empath-narcissist duality is just absolutely breaking down. The empath is becoming much more confident. They're starting to detach from the personal abuse that they've received, and they're starting to recognise and understand this is a personality disorder in these people, not us, them. To be locked in such a space of service to self and to see that as a superior perspective is very third dimension, and to be honest, it's very primitive. Yeah, the expansion, the evolution of consciousness is unity, it is community, it's tribal, it's a tribe raising the children, you know, it's living with Gaia, it's using her natural medicines, it's working with nature, with the system, the flow. The primitive traits of survival of the fittest, if you like, status and that awful hamster wheel of career ladder climbing, pushing people down. It's ugly, ugly. And of course we've still got a feudal system in the West, and we've got a slavery system, yeah. So all of that is going to change. The two things are happening at once. The dark matrix is coming in with the 5G. Breathe it out, people. Breathe it out. The fear feeds it. The fear feeds it. It cannot touch you if your vibration is here. It cannot touch you. Feed your kids well. Get them out in the air. Of course, children's vibration is already so high, they're all right. But keep them healthy and keep yourself healthy. Mind, body, and soul. Can't touch us. Once we're here, can't touch us. But they do intend to take as many of humanity as they can. So all that biblical stuff, all those ancient books, all that stuff, oh yeah, it was all right. Inverted by the elite, inversion, sabotage, disinformation, but the cores were all true. The angels are here. We're going to see the Dark Awakening. We're going to see a declaration of satanic worship. We're going to see Freemasonry coming out. Yeah, people training, people learning to be Freemasons. We're going to see black witchcraft. We're going to see memes that point to dark source, to... don't even like to talk about it. So, yeah. Delete, ignore, get out of your perspective, get it out of your perceived reality, push it away. If it's dark, you don't want to know about it. Sorry, Lulu. They're laugh because I've not been giving them attention. Come here. Come here. There we go. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. So, that's happening. We've already seen that starting to happen. We're going to see that accelerate. Just hold your space, hold your love, and hold your self-respect and boundaries. Karmic evolution is an internal and external process. If you want to cry this weekend, cry. In a safe space, cry. If you want to shout, if you want to be angry, if you want to allow yourself to meet your inner child, or to accept that there have been times in your life where people have used you or have abused you, or where you've not shown the same kindness to yourself as you would show to others. Forgive yourself for that. Yeah, there's a spiritual lockdown going on in the third and the fourth realms. It prevents self-care. It's energy wizardry. It's all around us. We are not completely culpable for our lack of self-care, of self-love. It's intrinsic to the system. So, you know, forgive yourself. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow really is a new day. It's a shift. So it comes tomorrow. Sunday is when we'll really experience it. Normal routines, go to ground if that's what your gut tells you. Stay in safe places. Avoid negative spaces. Really start connecting to that spiritual source light inside you, because that truly is where the hope is. The hope that we can rescue the children and free women and get rid of all this slavery and fascism. And we can do it. We can do it. Absolutely no doubt, people. Dusty, you got any doubt we can do it? Dusty believes as well. Right, my loves, gotta go. So I'm going to close with just a little meditation and some mantras. Drawing the light in. Releasing the stress, releasing any anxiety. The shift is about love. The shift is about peace. The shift is about happiness and joy, people. It's about being free to be happy and not be fearful. Embrace it. Downloads will come through, upgrades will come through. Light body activation is a huge trigger through these spaces. So embrace it. Mantras. I connect to universal love. I am protected with a shield of love around me. And this shield of love protects me from all lower frequencies and vibrations and anything that may mean or cause me harm. I am inside a sacred sphere of heart chakra light. And this sacred sphere of light is healing me. It is raising my vibrations. It is expanding my consciousness. It is taking me to Zen spaces. I put an invisibility cloak over my sacred sphere of light. I am invisible to all that is dark. It cannot see me. They cannot see me. I embrace all upgrades available to me at this time under the protection of my higher self. I am open to downloads regarding my mission on Earth, regarding my light work, under the protection of my higher self. I am a portal of light, connected at all times to the angels who guard and love me. Breathing in, cosmic surfers. And release. You gonna say goodbye? You gonna say goodbye? In love and light, beautiful people. Till next time, Mama Healing. Namaste.